Love is God. Live in love. Live in love. Live in love.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Welcome to this episode of Oh My Sai. We have just concluded the global Akhanda Bhajan, and all of us are still feeling that positive energy that Bhajans give us. Talking about Bhajans, my mind takes me back to a particular experience that I had as a third UG student in Vrindavan. I don't come from a Sai devotees family, or rather, I didn't know the aspect of Sai in our family till I came here. I joined in Prasanthi Nilayam campus as a BSc student in 2014. In 2016, we were sent to the Brindavan campus to continue our final year in the degree. So, as a new person who came to Prasanthi Nilayam as a student of Swami's institutions, two things drew me very close. I was very interested in Vedam and Bhajans. Vedam I was able to learn, then join the Mandir Vedam group. But Bhajans was something that was still out of my technical reach. I was a tone deaf guy, as my seniors would tell me. And I had no idea of what is Shruti, what is Ragam, what is pitch, what is scale, what is Komalri, what is Shudri, nothing. But I still had this enthusiasm and zeal to learn bhajans. So I used to catch hold of so many of my seniors. We were blessed with so many wonderful seniors. I used to ask them very fundamental questions like what is Shruti, what is scale, what is pitch. And they, without shooing me away, they made me sit and tried to explain these concepts in a most understanding way for me so that I can understand it well. Then what happened, some seniors also gave me a particular method to practice, and they told that, see, if you want to get better in singing, you have to do akar practice and bass practice. These are two things that are a must, and they should be done as much as possible early in the morning. So 2 years in Parthi just flew by. Parthi campus studies are just running from pillar to post. From morning 5 a.m. to night 10 p.m. you are just running here and there, mandir, everything. But as third year student, when I went to Brindavan, there I understood that Brindavan gives you that time. I think all Brindavan students agree with me when I say that Brindavan gives you that time to explore your own talents and enhance them, to work upon them. So evening 4 to 6, it was a free time. You are free to do whatever you want, and you can use the morning hours also to do practice, because night you sleep right on time and you wake up early on time. So as I joined Brindavan, I made a resolution to myself telling that, by the time I pass out as a student from Brindavan campus, I should sing one bhajan for Swami in Trayi in mic. This was my resolution. Then what happened? Okay, resolution is in place, but I have to put my efforts. So next morning, 5 o'clock, I just religiously went to the music room, and there were a bunch of students, some 10-12 people doing akar practice and bass practice. First day, I just observed them. I tried to understand what they are doing. Then like that, it went on for 1 week. After 1 week, there were 2-3 people. Then after 2-3 weeks, I was the only person who was there in music room at morning 5 o'clock. However, that internal drive was there. I should sing for Swami one bhajan in Trayi. I should sing for Swami one bhajan in Trayi. I'll put my efforts. So every morning I used to wake up at 5:45, be in music room by 5 o'clock, and by 5:30 I used to attend Suprabhatam. Evening 4:30 to 6 I was there in music room doing whatever I think was practice, or whatever I was taught as practice. Then what happened, July came, and in July there were bhajan auditions. Just when bhajan auditions were there, I was down with severe cold. My throat was just not in my control. Still, I went for the auditions and sang something. I don't know how the teachers who were sitting there for auditions felt. Later, I went to the teacher and told that, sir, I was having cold. My throat was not right. Then he gave me a realization telling that, no, it is not about your throat. It is also about your Shruti sense. There are so many things. You are not in the right shape. Still, you need to practice a lot. So again, I hit the drawing board. I kept practicing. I kept taking tips from my batchmates and few teachers as to how can I improve myself. Then March came in. From July to March, so many things happened. Everything went by. Every month I used to go to the teacher, tell him, sir, I want to sing. Can you just hear me? Then he used to tell, no, still you are not in the right Shruti. You need to work back on Shruti. And then I was down for a moment, and again I used to gather myself back up, go practice. Somewhere in this journey, it became so that, it is not practicing to sing in front of Swami in Trayi. It is just I'll practice for Swami. Practice become a very part of my being. If I don't wake up at morning 5 o'clock, if I don't go for morning practice, the day used to feel very different for me. So slowly I think the aim of singing for Swami in Trayi changed into I'll practice for Swami. Let me keep my efforts. Let me not bother about the result that is going to come. So then came March. March was like my final chance to be able to sing in Trayi. Again, I went to the teacher. Again, I told him, sir, why don't you listen to me? I'll sing one bhajan. He's like, okay, sing. I sang. And still he told the same thing, you need to work on your Shruti. I was so disheartened by that time. I just went to that Saraswati statue in front of Sai Ramesh Hall and I started sobbing there. I was like, from my mind, I removed the thought that, okay, I will be able to sing as a student in Trayi for Swami in mic. It so happened that year, administration has passed a new rule telling that after the exams, generally April 1st to 15th is the exam block. After exams, the final year students should stay in their respective campuses, do some seva to understand the seva principle of Swami, and then come to Prasanthi Nilayam for Aradhana Day. After April 24th Aradhana Day, they'll have a small exam, awareness exam on 25th. That is one of our subjects. After 25th awareness exam, you are free to go. After awareness exam was over, it was like technically on the book, my student days in Vrindavan were over. I am no longer a Vrindavan student. However, one of our teachers, Nandagopal sir, the librarian of Vrindavan campus, he comes to me and says that, 26th April is Trayi Day. Swami inaugurated Trayi on 26th April. So tomorrow we'll be celebrating Trayi Day. Morning there will be Ekadash Rudram and evening there will be a special music program. You are part of Vedam group, right? Why don't you come and chant Ekadash Rudram in the morning? I was like, okay sir, wonderful, I'll come. Then one other teacher was going to Vrindavan. He told I can piggyback in his car. So we got into his car and we went to Vrindavan. That night I stayed in Vrindavan hostel and next morning we went to this particular Trayi Day celebrations. Early in the morning we had a Nagara Sankirtan around Trayi and then we had Ekadash Rudram. So it was a wonderful occasion. Then when Ekadash Rudram Puja was over and they were doing Alankaram, that is when I understood that in morning Trayi Bhajans or in morning Trayi sessions, after the puja, there will be one bhajan. Right? So then that was the moment when I had this thought. Bhutia sir, who was the caretaker of Vrindavan, was also looking back. I understood that he was searching for a bhajan singer. I know for a fact that one of my batchmate, who was also a mandir singer, he had come there and he is in Vrindavan. He might be there behind me in Trayi. So it so happens that if you want to sing in Trayi as a student, you should be either a mandir singer or you should have given audition to a mandir bhajan group, or you should be in the pipeline to give an audition for mandir bhajan group. I was neither anywhere close to any of these, and then I looked back thinking, okay, this mandir bhajan singer is there, he'll come and he'll sing. I also looked back. Surprisingly, he was not there in Trayi that day. So Bhutia sir looked at me, I looked at Bhutia sir, he's like, you want to sing? I'm like, okay. So everybody moved. I went to the forefront. There was a mic. It was in Trayi and I had the opportunity. That is when it struck me literally that, oh my God, isn't this what you have prayed for? Isn't this what you have put all your efforts for? I have given up on the thought that, I can sing in Trayi as a student, in mic, in front of Swami. But here is Swami who has created an opportunity out of nowhere. In my thoughts, it was over. But he created an opportunity and he made me sit there. And he also took care of very small nuances. Like, I am very scared of singing with harmonium. Previously, if you wanted me to sing and somebody is like, hey, you sing, I used to sing. If somebody would bring a harmonium and tell, no, I'll put Shruti, you take the Shruti and sing, I was so scared, as my knowledge of Shruti is very bad. So I was so scared when harmonium was there, I used to get jitters. But that day, harmonium was not there, tabla was not there, just mic, me and Kanjira. So I was like, oh my goodness, this is my opportunity. I sang one bhajan. Then there was this big Ganga Aarti that the Pujari was lighting to give Aarti after the bhajan. So he was taking time to light all the wicks. There are 108 wicks in that Aarti, and he's like, you sing one more bhajan. Om Shivaya, you sing like that. I sang one more bhajan, and then there was Aarti. And after coming back from Trayi, that is when I was like, full of gratitude to Swami. Swami, I gave up. I gave up thinking that I never had this opportunity in me, and maybe I was not putting enough efforts. But you, out of your compassion, you manifested an opportunity where I couldn't see it. Maybe that is where I understood that if you are putting efforts for Swami, however minute it might be, if your intentions are pure, and if you are putting some efforts for Swami, be assured that an opportunity will manifest for you. Swami will give you the opportunity to make your dreams come true. Swami will do it. This was my oh my Sai moment. Oh my God, oh my Sai, you made an opportunity for me. Similarly, if we put the right efforts, you will also have many such oh my Sai moments. We all will have such many more oh my Sai moments. Let us all pray to Bhagawan to help us to put that efforts and make us go oh my Sai. Sai Ram.